Welcome back. I'm so excited to have you in my class. My name is Mr. Holbrook. It's a brand new year filled with fun learning with nothing to fear. Sit back, lend an ear, and I'm the teacher for the rest of the year. Again, my name is Mr. Holbrook, and I'm super excited. I have a wonderful family. This is me, and this is my son Mason, and Wyatt, and my wife Sandy, and my little princess Kaylin. So you've seen a picture of my kids, Wyatt, Mason, and Kaylin. So a little bit more about me. I love being creative and I love technology. We will use technology throughout this class. Know that, and when I get to homework, we'll talk about it, but we'll have there's something called Canvas that we'll be using. And then I love anything sweet, so chocolate or Swedish fish, anything sweet. So our class rules: we are a class that thinks critically, cares deeply, laughs daily, works hard, shows kindness, shares selflessly, gives generously, learns from our mistakes, respects others, and dares to be bold. We'll talk about each one of those. We spend about a week on them so that we can remember what they are and try and instill them into your students so that they can be productive citizens. These are some other ones that we need to focus on. Is we need to be kind to each other, we need to be honest, we need to listen to the teacher, follow directions quietly, and raise your hand and wait before speaking. So here are some important times for you as a parent to know and for your students to know. Each day we have recess at 10:30 to 10:45 and again at 2 o'clock till 2:15. We have preps every day, Monday through Thursday, starting at 9:45. Monday, I have one that starts at 9:40 rather than 9:45. The most important part of the day, we have lunch at 11:30 every day. And we will dismiss at 3:25 Monday through Thursday, and then on Fridays we dismiss at 1:25. So this year, we have quite a few things that we're going to be covering. So you have an overview of what we'll be covering, so you have an idea. The first one is math. We're going to talk about place value. That's the first one we talk about. Multiplying, and dividing. Forgot to add that. 2 to 3 digit numbers. We'll also be adding and subtracting, multiplying and dividing fractions, also decimals. We'll do order of operations, graphing, and we'll talk about geometric shapes. These are a few of the things we'll talk about throughout the year. There's just a few more that I missed as well. In writing, we will be talking about what are narrative texts, what are informational texts, and what are opinion. In reading, we're going to talk about the main idea, different figurative languages, so similes, metaphors, onomatopoeias. We'll talk about the different genre types. That's especially important for your homework when we do our reado chart. Then we have poetry, and we'll compare and contrast. These are a few of the things we'll talk about throughout our reading units throughout the whole year. In social studies, we'll start with exploring the New World, so it's about 1492, all the way up to World War II. We'll talk about how America has its power in the world, how we broke away from Great Britain. It is one of my favorite subjects to teach, along with science. In science, we will be doing rotations with other 5th grade teachers. So I'll teach your students matter. Mr. Jones will do magnetism and electricity. Miss Buckley will teach about Earth's surfaces, so what a butte is and all that stuff. And Miss Stone will talk about heredity with your students. So when I will teach them first, and then once we rotate, I'll let you know so that you know which teacher you need to talk to, because I don't do anything with their science grade if you have any questions. And then in computers, they'll learn Office 365 Suite, and then this year, which I'm super excited about, they get to learn how to code things. So we'll be coding robots. We'll be learning how to make the robots. It will be a fun time in computers. But I'll also be doing it in my class. Okay, number 1 question, homework time. Okay, so each week on Mondays, I will take a spelling test. And then on Fridays, we take a spelling test in class. So you need to practice your words. It should take you about 10 minutes. Okay. Then we're going to do math, his homework every night, on Canvas. This is all new. Make sure you grab a form of how to log in as a parent. If you don't come to back to school night, I will send it home in your Friday folder so that you can see how to log in. Canvas, I will walk through it with your students in class of how to use it. What they will do is they will watch it's usually 3 to 5 minutes. It's a video. Within the video, I have usually two or three problems that they need to do. So I'll show them an example, then they'll do it themselves. I'll show another example, then they'll do it themselves. This is their math homework. They need to bring their math journal back and forth every day, so they will have homework every night. To let you know what you need to make sure they're getting done, I will send my newsletter home in the Friday folders so that you can see them every week, what's coming up, what ones they need to do. I will also allow you to see it on Canvas, so if you follow the parent login, you can see when they're due, because I put a due date. If they're not here, this is my late work policy, just so you know. If they don't turn it in, they have 1 week to get it to me. After a week, it's going to be a 0, and each day is 10% off. So the highest that they can get is a 50% if they turn it in on the last day before they turn it in. I grade late work once a week. So if your student has something missing, I do it once a week. Every week is different. So, because just my personal life, I have certain days that I can do it. So just know, once a week late work. So if they forget to turn something in, give me a week. Okay, the other one is reading. We will do Reado in this class, which means that you're trying to create a bingo, but you have different genres that you have to do. We will talk about each of the different genres in class with your students. They need to be reading 20 minutes a night, and then they need to fill out a book report once they are finished. The book report is the title of the book, the author, what reading level it's on, and a summary, 3 to 5 sentences. It's real easy. That's all I expect for their reading. Read 20 minutes, get a parent signature on the readout form, and then fill out their summary. Okay, we all know that there's going to be a day when you're absent. What do you do? So when you're absent, look in Canvas. That's your first bet, because I post most of my information there. Also, when you're gone, I will have a folder that has any other worksheets for when they come back. I don't give work before if you know you're going to be on vacation. I don't give work before because I don't know what exactly I'm going to be doing, except if it's on Canvas and I know it's due. That they are still held to that due date because it's the internet. You have access to it. So anything that's due in Canvas is due that day. If not, then it will be marked late. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email me. I will, if it's a question that I keep getting, I'll just send out a mass email to answer everybody's question. Thanks again. If you need to contact me, my email address is THOLBROOK, so tholbrook@dsdmail.net. Or if you go to the school website, you can find my email address there.